Tom Moyer was a great one, plain and simple. Tom, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your honesty, integrity, and commitment to excellence is something that I'll never forget and I hold near and dear. Thanks for taking the time when I was a young kid. Thanks for investing in me, believing me, and helping me anytime, anywhere. I'll never forget 1999, you loaded up that little Hampshire pig, took it to the Weanling Pig Extravaganza, had the champion that day, got home, and the internet buzzed. Kid got lucky. I'll promise you, there was no luck. It was all grind. It was all heart, and it was all determination and steadfast love for this industry. Tom loved his family. Tom loved show pigs. And Tom loved the Ohio State Buckeyes. Go Bucks.
When I think about Tom's legacy, lots of things come to mind. I think about his hard work ethic, his passion for the industry, always wanting to advance and achieve more. You know, where can we be more detail oriented? Where can we do better? But I guess the thing that comes to mind most and what means the most to me about his legacy is his passion for customer service. It was always call everyone back. Don't just sell them a pig. Make sure you go and see the pig. Make sure you know, hey, can we help you get some feed ideas? Can we bring you feed? Can we do anything? And like that always kind of stuck out to me was, you know, just we didn't just sell them a product and then never hear from them again. We wanted to touch base with them. We wanted to help any way we could. And, you know, even the last 5-6 years where Tom was, you know, pretty sick. He probably didn't want to come. He probably didn't feel like it. He would always come to the boar viewings. He's always come to the show pig showings. And, you know, he'd always walk down in the back of the barn, even though, you know, he couldn't walk very good, and say, hey, you know, what's your name? How can we help you? Have you been here before? That just kind of always stuck out with me as, you know, always been in the back of my mind is like, you know, you want the pigs to be good, but you want your customer service to be just as good or even better because, you know, for Tom, that's what really mattered.
Tom Moyer is a very instrumental part in Ohio's pig industry from the show pig standpoint. I had about 50 years working in the hog industry in Ohio through the Purebred Organization and Ohio State University. I judged swine shows for 42 years, but more importantly, my family was involved in showing pigs. And what Tom Moyer and his family provided for people external to breeders' children was the opportunity to succeed with exceptional individuals. Tom was instrumental for several years of providing pigs for kids from non-swine families to take and show, and with their guidance, particularly they were excellent in providing visitations for selection on nutrition and management standpoint to take your pigs to another level. And they found families and helped them grow to become better showmen, better feeders, better fitters, and even better in selecting their swine projects. Their follow-through was unique compared to other operations in Ohio, and their record stands for themselves. His sons are a tribute to the standards that Tom put forth, and Tom's influence in the show pig industry will be unquestioned for decades to come.
Hello, I'm Jody Knopfsiger, and this is my mom Joyce, and we have been longtime friends and neighbors of Tom and Jane and the family, and we want to congratulate you on winning your induction into the Showpig Hall of Fame, Tom and family. That's quite an honor. And the question was, what does your legacy mean to me? Well, Tom, we're at the North American, and I got to thinking that part of the reason I'm here is because of you. Because we traveled to State Fair as families together, and you went the hog way and we went the cattle way, and you were never you never boasted or pushed us to come to the pig side. but you were always encouraging us for anything that we were involved in, and you were always noticing things at Mom and Dad's that were new and what was different, and you made us follow dreams as you did.
I agree. Jane and the boys, you know in your hearts what Tom meant to Al and I. Some of the best friends we could have asked for. Tom was honest, he was humble, he was friendly, and always so willing to help. Tom, I'm going to tell a little story, so I hope you're listening. But it was our first trip down to the state fair, which was 40 years ago. Al and I and our two girls, you and Jane and the two boys, and it got late. So when we got back to our room, we called the pizza place and had them deliver. Well, the next morning we all met in our room and Tom wasn't there. Pretty soon Tom walks in not looking so good. And Tom probably announced that his pizza delivered all night. Well, Tom, that story reiterates everything that you have done for the pig community. You have delivered a product that you and your boys and Jane need to be very proud of. You continue, the boys are continuing. I remember you saying, you know, it's a dream, Joyce. Well, Tom, you followed your dream. You made it come true, and you have done it in the most humble way. And Al and I are so proud to called you, and you, Jane, and Ben and Andrew, our friends and our neighbors. And we thank you.
I've had the privilege of knowing the Tom Moyer and the entire Moyer family the last 7 years and working for them the last 2 years. And it has honestly been one of the greatest blessings of my life. Tom was truly one of a kind, the kind of person who didn't just teach you about pigs, but also taught you about work ethic, patience, and passion. Whether he was helping hands-on in the barn or simply just being present, Tom had a way of making every moment better. I'm beyond grateful to have learned from him, laughed with him, and seen firsthand the impact he made on so many people in and outside of the livestock world. The brand that Tom built isn't just top tier, it's a standard, a legacy, and because of the foundation he laid, the crew has continued to not only meet his expectations, but exceed them in ways that would make him so proud. Tom built a legacy at Moyer Genetic Edge, and I'm honored to have been just a small part of his story.